Hello and welcome to Tapping Tuesday. This is Dawn and I'm so happy that you're here today. And if you've never done tapping before, please feel free to tap along. And if you are tapping along, just knowing that you are taking responsibility for your own well-being. Now, a few weeks ago here in Los Angeles, I attended a live event of Abraham Hicks with Esther Hicks. And it was amazing, and I really wanted to do a live about law of attraction and some of her statements. And this specific statements that I'm reading are taken off one of her YouTube videos where she talks about stating things in an unconditional way. Because the person she was, mentoring in the video was like, oh, when I see this, I see that, I see the beauty and I'm appreciative of it. And she kept calling him out that was conditional. So she's like, this is what an unconditional offering or appreciation would sound like. So that's what these statements are. They're not my statements. They're from an Esther Hicks video. So of course I wanted to give her credit, and let's launch into it. So we're going to start with the inside the eyebrow. I love the feeling of clarity. Side of the eye. I love the feeling of recognizing how Source feels about me. Under the eye, I like this feeling of well-being. Under the nose, I like this sense of security that I have. Chin point, I like the understanding I am an extension of Source energy. Collarbone, I like the idea of Source energy. Under the arm, I like the feeling of Source energy. Under the chest, I like the concept of Source energy. Wrist points, I like the concept of my inner being. Top of the head, I like my awareness of my inner being. Inside the eyebrow, I like the feeling of awareness. Side of the eye, I enjoy the feeling of clarity. Under the eye, I love the subject of momentum. Under the nose, I like the idea of law of attraction. Chin point, I like the bigness of this universe. Collarbone, I like the flowing of thoughts within it. Under the arm, I like knowing that I have access to infinite intelligence. Under the chest, I like the feeling of the flow of thought. Wrist points, I like being an extension of Source energy. Top of the head, I like being here in this time-space reality. Inside the eyebrow, I like the beauty of this time-space reality. Side of the eye, I like the variety of this time-space reality. Under the eye, I like the power of ideas that flow. Under the nose, I like knowing that my inner being has my back. Chin point. I love the feeling of clarity. Collarbone. I like this feeling of well-being. Top of the head. I like this understanding that I am an extension of source energy. Inside the eyebrow, I am an extension of source energy. Side of the eye, I am an extension of source and energy. Under the eye, and source energy is infinite. Under the nose, I am an extension of source energy. Chin point, I am connected to my inner being. These are my statements now, this last round. Collarbone, I like knowing that I have an inner being. Under the arm, and my inner being has my back. Under the chest, I am an extension of source energy. Wrist points, and source energy feels so wonderful about me. Top of the head, and I feel wonderful about having an inner being and being connected to source energy. All right, go ahead and take a deep breath. And just noticing how you feel now as opposed to when we started. And thank you for joining so much. Another episode of Tapping Tuesday. Make sure you follow or subscribe or get those notifications. And I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. Have a wonderful day. Bye.